So many people think that their little contribution won't hurt. But when you add everybody together that has that attitude, it makes an impact on the environment.
Hi, I'm Jason Yorks. I have 2 degrees with Penn College, and they both are working for me.
People ask me, what do I do? And my answer is I'm responsible for recycling in Lycoming County. I am currently the Resource Recovery Manager. I'm responsible for a 60,000 square foot facility with 17 other employees. We also work with 18 work release inmates on a daily basis. My job is to keep the stuff out of the landfill. The landfill operator, Dave Bonus, and I always joke with him that my job is to keep material out of his job. Also, each county is required to have a recycling coordinator through DEP, and I am the Lycoming County Recycling Coordinator. Yes, this is a 2011 triaxle truck that we use for our larger containers. One of my goals is to get the word out on recycling through the schools. The students, they're on board. A lot of times it's the parents that we try to get the message to. It's growing, it really is. It's starting to take off. My major at Penn College was manufacturing engineering technology. The recycling part was something I wasn't going to school intentionally for, but it's worked out. The degree that I got from Penn College has worked out well, that it's prepared me to run a facility like we have. Penn College is definitely working in the right direction, worth bringing green technology on board for their students. You can have source separated, or you can have single stream recycling. Single stream recycling is where you're putting all the products into one garbage can, and they will put it into a facility where they'll separate it out. Here at Lycoming County, we try to have the customer separate it.
Well, the first thing they do is they're going to go across the scales for a weigh-in. So we know how much the vehicle and the trailer weigh. They're going to come around and they'll go in through that set of doors, which they will then back into the proper bin and unload the material, whether it be plastic, glass, tin, or aluminum, newsprint, magazines, office paper. It'll go through the process of being sorted, and then we will put it through the baler and then bale it for further shipping out. Currently, we're doing roughly 50 tons a day. We're capable of probably handling 80 to 90 tons of material a day on a single shift. So we have greater capacity than most of the facilities around us. Look at the mountain out here beside us, the landfill. Nobody wants that in their backyard, but we can minimize that. We can capture what's going in there and reuse. There's no reason we need to keep throwing things out when we can recycle it. That's the way I always put it. It's the right thing to do, to get the materials out of the landfill so that there's not as many trucks going on that working face. And the demand for this material is getting there. People always ask me, how did you get into that? Did you know you were going to get into that? And I said, no, but I'm glad I did.